What's up, everybody? Peace up. A-Town down. What's happening? It's Joseph R. Wheeler III, artist, founder, president of the ONYXCON Foundation. Welcome back. Welcome back. Haven't been live on YouTube in a while. You know why? You know why? Go where you celebrate it, not tolerate it. Go where you appreciate it, not just tolerate it. Not just existing, not just waiting on monetization. Don't get me wrong, we ain't going nowhere. As far as I'm concerned, YouTube owes ONYXCON, and we're here to collect. 1,400 deep. Thank you so much. Monetization Nation, that means you. If you one of them that made that number possible, 1,400. I got a video coming. I got to do something to celebrate that. I'm waiting for it to always wait till it gets higher than just the 0 zeros, because I've learned if you celebrate it right when it hits that, then it's almost like the bots and everybody that wants to hate just instantly jumps off like, oh, you're celebrating, you're having a good time, you're doing something powerful and positive, and the haters gonna hate, then they just gonna jump ship. I've seen it. I've literally, as soon as you say, hey, congratulations to us and you, thank you so much, they literally jump ship. So you have to have like about 25 more before you do an official celebration. Some real twisted human psychology stuff going on. But anyway, speaking of twisted psychology people, right? It's like a love-hate relationship here. It's an enduring, committed relationship with YouTube. Cause I'm in it. You know, it ain't even married me yet. You know what I'm saying? Until YouTube puts the ring on it, with monetization, I get a first check. We just going steady. But we've been going steady for how many years and you ain't put a ring on it, YouTube? Like, come on, YouTube. YouTube ain't put a ring on it yet. How many years? That's how I feel about it. You know, 1,400 and they keep squeezing them watch hours. I'm talking about squeezing them like, God damn, hey, it shouldn't be that damn hard to get 4,000 watch hours. What in the gatekeep? What in the gatekeep is that? You know, I don't feel it. I don't like it. But they're doing what they're gonna do, and it's what it is. So there it is. Like I say, it's just gonna be what it's gonna be. But I'll tell you who I'm going real steady with, who I'm committed to right now. My baby. Fan base. God damn it. How about that? Take that. That's how you gotta do it when they do you wrong and they treat you like they the only one in town. And you like, baby, I'm giving you everything I got to give you. And they don't give you nothing really. They just string you along and they always too busy and never got time and everything. I'm talking about apps, by the way, but I am metaphorically speaking of it. Okay? But that's how YouTube treats you, right? But then that's why there's fan base. I love me some fan base. Fan base treat a brother right. Fan base made it up in one night. I've been going steady with fan base for a while. I started getting that same feeling like, man, God, hey, man, what? She knew, you know, fan base just started. It ain't been here as long as none of these other ones, you know? And it's not trying to be YouTube. It's based on Instagram. It is outright based on Instagram. So that's the format, right? Instagram, you talk about going steady. Hell, I've been married to it. Me and Instagram need to be divorced, but I can't afford the divorce. So it's cheaper to keep her. It's cheaper to keep her. It's cheaper to keep her, man. I ain't, I done had kids with, this is hilarious. I'm cracking myself up. I've had kids with Instagram. All right? You understand what I'm saying? Some of y'all following the metaphor. Some of y'all lost as hell right now. Like, what are you talking about? He said, I ain't know he had kids. I don't have no damn kids. You crazy? Love kids. Kids love me. I'm an uncle. I'm proud uncle. But no, I don't have no kids. That's not what I'm saying. Stay with the metaphor. Get out the natural and get into the surreal. Let's go, okay? Let's go. Let's be artists. This is art life over here, all right? Let's go. Oh, my gosh. So, think of it like this, right? I married Instagram when she put 10,000 on it. I got 10,000 on my first main page at ONYXCON, and it kept growing after that. It just kept growing. It kept growing. And then we go through those drought stages. I was like, oh, you really? You're not coming to bed tonight? No. Why? I mean, what did I do? I just, oh, see, that's that bullshit. You ain't even telling me why can't I get more followers? What you doing? What we doing right now? We ain't have followers. You know, followers become like your sex life. You know, cut it off with all this attitude. It's like, what did I do? It's like, no explanation, just attitude. Cause she got a billion other dudes. You know what I'm saying? You ain't the only one. It's Instagram, man. They don't care. She don't have to care. You just one of the other ones. They let a few in when they want to. Okay, sprinkle him. Let him grow a little bit. God damn, what the hell? Suddenly I got up to like 15,000. Then I went up to 60. We got stuck at 17,000. We've been at 17,000 for years. Like I said, should be divorced, but you know what? Me and Instagram, we like separated what with kids. Like, who the kids? Let me tell you. I am cracking myself up. This is hilarious. This is a great metaphor. I need to make this into a short. This need to be a movie. So I got about 17 loyal subscribers that want to see the news, that want to watch all the hype, and they pay for their streaming. It's like paying for their streaming to watch our reality TV show, me and Instagram's reality show at ONYXCON. But after the damn fees and everything come out, that's about $15, y'all. I ain't mad now. Money is money. You know, that's a ticket to a movie with no popcorn or nothing. That's a couple of comic books. You know what I'm saying? I ain't mad. But I'm just telling it what it is, what it really is, right? And so, and hold tight, because I'm about to, you know, like I said, I'm out here, I'm going through this Instagram divorce that ain't gonna never be official because I gotta make the money. So we just gotta share the profits of everything that come in. All right, y'all. Yeah, let's get back to it. Oh man. What they say? Who that is? One of my, I guess, got to be one of my subscribers or my followers, because they comment, and I only let real followers say anything when I'm live. So what's up? I see you, appreciate you. So as I was saying, like, I'm making this metaphor for relationship, based on relationship goals in the art life, which is one of our elements, our content. But it's like I'm basing it on relationship, but I'm making metaphors to talk about being online and what it's like when you put in so much work to build these damn apps, and they making all these billions and trillions, and you around here scrounging just to get monetization to pay your freaking rent. You know what I'm saying? Just to get your first, or in my case, next house. I've had a home before. I've had a house. But, you know, and that's a whole nother conversation about don't buy nothing old, get something new. That's my opinion. You know, if you can, get it built from scratch, god dog it. But anyway. So I was making a joke. I said that me and Instagram, that's one of them relationships where, like, I'm not completely divorced because I haven't just completely shut the app off, cut it off my phone. I'm still on it. I'm still using it. I still got to do it. I still have to. It's like our money is so intertwined. She got me so jacked up. I got to, you know, and this ain't based on none of my real life, okay? I'm divorced, but my situation was nothing like this. But I know how things like this can be, so I'm making my jokes, right? So anyway, I say me and Instagram are like the old couple that broke up. I can't even say still got love for each other. Like, I got enough love for her to understand Instagram well enough to know how it's gonna do you. So I love more fans of our relationship than the relationship itself, because the relationship is over. We are technically divorced, not on paper, me and Instagram, okay? We still going steady. We going steady in the camera. Like, if we got to show up somewhere to make appearances, we show up. But we live in our separate lives. We both dating. We doing whatever we want to damn do, right? All right. And we're just separated, but we never had official papers. Because if we do official papers, it's going to mess up all my money. And I ain't, no. She making all, just like the typical mess where the man don't make none of the money and the woman get all the money. Yeah, she getting all the money still. She paid. She a millionaire. She a billionaire. My ass right here trying to figure out how to pay rent, because she keep me in this hole. I'm stuck at 17,000 followers. Like I say, people who just want to watch the show, but don't want to pay. I'm telling them, hey man, y'all can help me in this divorce. We can make this thing official. I can do a lot of things, but if y'all just support, if y'all just come on for $4.99 a month, and they just like, oh man, please, we just still gonna sit here and watch. Why would I pay for it? You pay for it all these years. Because your dumb ass don't understand. This is how we get what y'all keep saying you missing. I put up a post the other day talking about, it was one of these apps talking about Marvel lets go of like 5 or 4 black-led concepts. Like they're not gonna make these things they said they were gonna make. They were gonna do these shows. They were gonna do something about Wakanda, about the world of Wakanda. They were gonna be something about the Dora Milaje. There was gonna be something about whoever else, other black characters. They're not gonna do it suddenly with no explanation. I said, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. And so I just made it a story post, you know, the one that lasts for a day. And I'm gonna eventually, I need to make one that's gonna be a permanent post so I can see all them stupid comments and then shut off comments after I get just overwhelmed with the stupidity that people say in comments. Because, you know, in stories, people can't really say nothing. So I had 2 people write DMs direct trying to, you know, because they just got to get it off their chest. They got to say something. And this militant dude want to start talking about some damn, well, good riddance. That's all right. Shoot, we don't need them. All we need to do, this is a time for us to come together and make our own and do what we ought to be doing all this other time. I said, okay. Okay. I'm going to look at his page, and sure as shit, he was not a subscriber. So y'all can see my hand. You're not a subscriber. For $4.99 a month, you're not a subscriber. This is a mind. All that militant talk don't mean to me. It don't mean nothing. It's ridiculous. It's silly. It's another form of a whole nother level of cooning, but we ain't gonna go all the way deep today. Because it's just conversation. It's barbershop, beauty shop talk, I always say. By people who do not understand how this country continues to do what it has always done. And as you can see, after the election and what nonsense we got going on running this thing right now, how people are still, everybody still got to get out here, including myself. We all got to get out here in this rat race still. We all got to pretend we're working for something that's going to end well somehow. Like somehow, some way it'll work out. We just all still do it, knowing this shit has hit the fan. But without going all the way to the top of the doo-doo heap to make my point, I'm gonna stick with just starting with that thing about Marvel and what is not even absolutely confirmed in some cases, because what they were mainly talking about is, you know, is speculation that Blade was canceled. They said it's not going to be a part of the year's calendar for film releases. That didn't mean officially completely canceled. As someone who works in the film business, I would say, even if the film is canceled, I guarantee you will see Blade in a movie. Because the reaction people got off of just seeing Wesley come back in the alternate universe in Deadpool Wolverine was enough for them in the executive suite, in the damn boardroom, to say, you know what? We have to bring this character back. The reaction to this character is love. People still want to see Blade. We have to do something with this. If we don't bring it in, it's been canceled and has existed. I'm gonna say that part again. That has existed for decades. This ain't no, we got to start up something new. We got to do something new. We ain't got our own. We been had our own. You don't support it. You don't subscribe. It's free to push a fucking button. And they won't do it. But they think that they're going to galvanize some overnight army, physically and financially, to combat white supremacy and all that's wrong. Man, What was the line in the movie Higher Learning? Ice Cube's character Fudge said, "Man, don't you know we behind enemy lines?" With his LA accent. Don't you know we behind enemy lines? The hell you talking about? The goofiest types are always the most wordy, got something extra to say about everything they don't understand. And will not support. I will do all of this that I'm doing right now for your edutainment value. And there's motherfuckers looking at me right now that look at me every day, every week, in some weird hobbit hole, wishing they could be as charismatic and fabulous, and will not support the person they admire so much, will not hit the love button, will not support, will not subscribe. Well, I know because I see the numbers. It's not made up. I know it ain't made up. I got too many checks and balances of weight. It's about accountability, people. It's about accountability. It's not just a word. It's proven in actions. It has receipts. Accountability. I started ONYXCON in 2009. I did multiple convention events, panels, workshops. I gave away art supplies to needy kids, gave away art books to needy kids, had book signings for worthy books, musical performances, dance performances. We did it. We did it. And it is part of the four corners, as I call us, of the very first in the world culturally focused Comic-Cons, particularly the very first Black African diasporan focused cultural Comic-Cons, which are now trending, which are now popular, which we have a lot of them now, and I'm proud of each of them that they exist. What I always say I'm frustrated about them, though, is only a few of them acknowledge us, the four corners, starting with Brother Turtel Only, made his transition in January. He is a legend. He should be forever and a day honored, always mentioned when people speak of this movement and what they've accomplished in it. It's like saying you do hip hop and not giving credit to the roots of hip hop. It would behoove you. Everyone who has true power in the world, nations, governing organizations, foundations, whatever you want to, everywhere where we talk about the money, but people always talk about the money. Money was created, but the foundations of what made money possible was organization. And organization and infrastructure came from people who, even though they fabricated and made up and lied and cheated their way into that kind of power, I'm not saying everyone of those nations is of that mindset. I'm talking about the ones who made those structures. Everybody in England is not like the British Empire. They just British. Everyone in France is not of the French Empire mentality. They're just French. Everyone in Germany is not like the freaking Nazis. They're not Nazi-minded. They're not of that mentality. There were people who were, and there were people who to this day and forever will not and will fight against that. I'm here for those people. I'm unified with those people, the people who are outside of the dumb shit, but who also understand that being a rebel without a cause, when I say cause, is pointless. When I say cause, so what you a rebel, so what you mad, so what you want more, it means nothing if you don't have infrastructure. It means nothing If you don't support people, when you hear somebody say, whoa, that's like-minded, that's me. That's me. He's speaking what I say. That's what I'm about. That's what I represent. And it ain't gonna be 100%. But if it's 90% more than all the 20 and 10 and 5 you used to hearing, maybe even 1% on a daily basis, it would behoove you to couple yourself with those people, to know those people, to know what they did. Like I said about this movement I'm part of. It makes no sense that the young generation, so many of them don't even know about me. Don't even know about Tertel Only. Don't even know about Yumi Odom. Don't even know about Brother Andre Batts. Don't even know what we created. That's not acceptable. It's not acceptable to call yourself a rapper and not know who LL Cool J is. It's not acceptable to only know both the babies, but you don't know who somebody like Salt and Pepper, Queen Latifah, Big Daddy Kane, take it all the way back. The Furious Five, Grandmaster Flash, DJ Hercurock.